core because you're against the Cuddle Nyx.
10 seconds. Mirana.
But
It will be a Mirana.
elusive.
Oh.
I think it's far more likely for a player like Freeze than GH, given the circumstances in this game. Like, he could easily, firstly, just lose his lane to Miracle in the early game and die. And, like, even if he does okay in the lane, which currently he is not doing, he could potentially just die a lot later to getting lassoed while he tries to split push.
I guess that shouldn't be too much of a surprise considering how much talent we have on both of these teams. But do you feel like this sort of sets up better for either team? Oh, arrow? What?
By the arrow.
Okay, pull back in. Stun bar is going to help out with this one. That's an easy kill for them.
He was very likely looking at the minimap at that exact moment because of the sound of the scan when it hits, and it's like, I'm pretty sure, like, it came as a scan hit. You're like, oh god, where are they? You look on your minimap, you take your eyes off for half a second, and then boom, you're stunned and you just die.
Really unfortunate. Oh, another lift back in there to Storm Spirit. We'll see if they're going to be able to find him. Arrow follow-up as well. Oh, they pulled him right into it. Three deaths in the early stage, and I mean, it's hard to really blame them for a couple of those considering how well they were played by Liquid, but it's got to hurt.
Particularly good about managing your gold. If you're a hero that's pretty weak in the first 5 levels of the game, like a Storm Spirit, and you know you're going to die a lot, you just buy a ton of small items. You can buy a Soul Ring to work. Fenrir looks very dead.
God, yeah, this is the scary part now, too, is you just can run people down.
Yeah, and Freeze is also, like...
Does look like they're going to be charging up the Illuminate Blast. ROTK just going to be able to walk away from that one. So yeah, no detection there.
That is actually a pretty big window for them to do something because now Matumba Man, he doesn't have ult for 3 minutes. That's one of the longest cooldown ultimates in the game, although it doesn't really seem like it.
Initiation, they've got him. Juggernaut's coming in as well. Can they do it? They're trying to body block. It looks like they're going to be able to run him down. Spin as well. Matumba Man is too fast, though, slowed up by the Overlord Pop, but now they're going to be able to get the arrow follow-up onto the Storm Spirit, and, well, Omni Slash to turn around. They're going to be able to pull him back in. So much damage coming out. Magical, though, onto the side of VG.J, and with Kuro here as well. He's going to steal Omni Slash. Turn it now back against ROTK. Oh, God, no. VG.J. Are they going to be able to run him down? Arrow from Miracle. He catches him as well. The spin trying to turn onto this one, and, well, he's just going to be able to run out and away. Miracle is able to escape, and they might even be able to kill him. No, they're just going to back out. Jeez.
Yes. Just because Storm's died so many times. Like, I think they're going to have issues where he just is just poor.
Oh.
And Juggernaut's constantly forced to, like, spin defensively and can't really go in.
That was a bit of an awkward movement there. Miracle ends up going down, and, well, Freeze is going to die for this one. They do find that kill. Nicely played.
That was a very nice zip by Freeze right there.
Oh.
He's back in.
All right. I guess I'm wondering also, like, oh, but this is actually a Moonlight Shadow. They're maybe going to be able to pick all these heroes off. ROTK is there. They do have Sentry Wards down, but they get the Naga Sleep. Oh, God, this is looking really bad, and they're going to immediately initiate there up on the top side, able to pull back in Fenrir. No rock in this fight, trying to spin away. A good impale, but Fenrir does manage to get it off. Still no follow-up, and they're going to lose 3 heroes here. Oh, God, just another disaster for VG.J in this top lane by the Tier 1 tower.
That was not the plan.
He's going to go for, or is it just always the same Naga Siren stuff pretty much?
Pretty much always the same Naga Siren build. It's, you know, Radiance, Manta, Octarine.
Well, this could be the kill that they need. Tries to leap, but...
Yep, keep getting kills with ROTK is what they need. More and more kills with the Nyx Assassin, especially on big cores like Mirana. Yeah, the Juggernaut's greedy build has paid off for him going to Battle Fury, but I think this is the only way that he can keep pace.
Oh, big pick off here. Oh, the nice blink away. Does get stunned up. Still Freeze is going to dive in for this one. And, well, now trying to turn it back around. He's able to steal the Impale. Kuro can try and turn this if he wants to, but the spin is going to be able to find that kill. Matumba Man now looking for the follow-up. Can they do it? The rock has been dropped, and, well, it looks like nobody from Liquid is going to end up going down as of yet. Another jump in from Freeze, trying to bring him down as well. Miracle is going to die. Matumba Man sleep just a little bit too late, and if they decide to go in on this, everybody from VGA is still very, very healthy. A good Impale follow through, and he's already gone. Spike Carapace, they turn it back around. They kill him off as well. Matumba Man down. They buy back on the Bat Rider. What's he going to do? Not a damn thing. And a huge fight for VG.J.
Keeping a Napalm or 2 after the sleep is very, very annoying for all these heroes to deal with.
Well, I mean, we just saw 2 different Midases get picked up. Well, Miracle actually going to get initiated on again. He gets caught mid-leap, and he's going to drop also. So, oh my god, VG.J are just dominating this mid-game right now.
Where did FY get all this gold?
I don't know. He got his Aghanims right before that last fight.
Like, I didn't realize that he was this farmed, that he has Agged and 1,500 gold.
You've got a Midas on Warlock, you've got a Midas on ROTK Nyx Assassin. Now another jump in. This could be something to turn it back around. We'll see if they're going to be able to find that kill. It does look like Storm is going to drop. But considering how much VG.J is geared for the late game, if you're Liquid, are you starting to be worried? And
now they picked up the gem on FY after the Scepter. So, like, yeah, you can drop a lot of wards for the Nyx Assassin, but they're just going to be eaten by FY.
There it is, the initiation with the Spike Carapace. They found Matumba Man, and, well, he is going to be able to actually walk out of there. Drops the sleep and going to run away
He
now.
might still die. He doesn't have enough mana to TP. Freeze is going to jump him.
Oh, no. Maybe, possibly. It's going to run out soon, and there he is. They found him. Another kill. Matumba Man goes down. VG.J looking strong.
Yep.
Miracle in that bottom lane, and
this is really risky. It's about to hit nighttime for Vici.
Well, see if they're going to be able to make it happen.
They see Miracle.
They've got eyes on him. Nighttime comes in. They don't have the vision. Moonlight Shadow is way jumping away. The counter initiation play could come out now, able to catch onto Freeze, but there's the follow-up boom, and it only connected onto one. Might still be enough regardless. A big impale comes out from that Nyx Assassin. Matumba Man just has to go for the sleep. They need to get out now as quickly as possible. TPs everybody out, and it does look like at the end of the day they only end up losing the Starladder, but they take down the Storm Spirit.
Freeze's Bloodstone charges. He only has 6 charges. I don't think he was doing a lot better, but looks like he's died.
Well, this is a very bold move right now by VG.J going in during nighttime, no Warlock ulti, and now the arrow is going to come out, connects onto Aggressive. This might be what they're looking for. ROTK, though, another great stun and able to jump onto several. Spike Carapace as well, controlling them back. They want to go forward onto Matumba Man. GH gets the stun, the lift by Kuro as well. Going to control him, and they have brought down Freeze. Storm Spirit out of it, but so is Kuro, and he buys back immediately. Going to TP in onto this one as Matumba Man has also dropped Mind Control, turns with the BKB. They get the Crush follow-up. Miracle on the high ground, trying to get into this and see if they can take him down. The Glimmer Cape gonna keep Aggressive alive for a little bit longer, but Mind Control is running him down. The Flame Break actually pushes him a bit further forward, trying to take him down. The Fade Bolt is gonna secure it. Now GH looking for more. ROTK is online, and the Jump Crush connects. Nice Spike Carapace, trying to take him down. Roro is gonna be able to get it as well, and that does look like it's a kill. Yeah, VG.J are just kind of trying to escape at this point. They do get out with 2 of them at least.
You know, kind of just going in very, very deep, but he thinks he can make the plays without the vision, but it's just not super easy.
Freeze is not afraid.
Yeah, he is not afraid. You know, sometimes it pays off like that. Sometimes you get destroyed in a team fight, so you know it's a high risk, high reward.
On Roche? Jump in?
At least they have vision of it.
Well, FY.
That is the gem.
Okay.
Liquid have to be very happy about getting the gem right now. And Sleep has cooled down, so now Vici, it's going to be very difficult for them to contest Roche at this point without the with the Sleep on their side.
Nyx has Ags. They're going to try and walk into this one, at least for the moment. Jumps onto Mind Control, BKB pops, and there's the Sleep that comes out now.
Oh, it's so early, though. They can't actually take Roche during this time.
All right, ROTK, he has the Axe Scepter, he can go for the follow-up. They do get the rock down onto one. Miracle is going to be pulled back in, and they do find that kill. Also going to be able to connect onto Mind Control. He is going to drop as well, I believe. Well, buyback on Mirana. They're going to try and chase him down. Shrine is still off cooldown, so they aren't going to be able to take it down. And the jump, GH trying to find the kill. Aggressive. They do manage to pick that one up, and now turn it onto ROTK, but already Roche has gone down, and Freeze is the one that picks it up. He's going to jump into every damn person, tries to take them down. They're going to get it, but it's just the Aegis. And now Liquid may be in some trouble. The chase is going to be there from VG.J, and I think that the daytime is coming up pretty soon as well. Trying to run down Miracle, is going to get the right click. There's the pull, and that's the kill. A huge one right there for VG.J.
Jesus, ROTK is destroying them. He has stunned so many heroes and have so many double impales in this game. When Rock is up, they can't stun lock the Storm Spirit, and then the Juggernaut is going to be able to go to town with the Omni Slash because they're busy controlling the Storm. And ROTK is in deep. He is sitting in
No egg form. Oh, they jump forward. Actually uses the pull onto the creep, and GH is just going to be able to walk away from that one. So a little bit off the mark. But nonetheless, that's barracks down, tier 3 down. VG.J just going to back out. Happy as clams.
Sets his team up in a situation where he's really the only one that could make big plays for them in, you know, that 5 to 25-minute phase of the game where they were struggling so mightily.
All right, mind control.
Going back in.
Looking forward, they're going to be able to catch it. BKB has already been popped, but look at the rock onto every damn person. They're going to try and take them down. GH looking for the stun, but Matumba Man is just going to drop. They take down GH as well. Now looking for more. They're going to go after Kuro. He is going to fall down as well. Liquid just running for the hills. Nice blink away there by Miracle, but well, he's still going to get ran down. Aggressive is on his tail, and they're going to jump in with the rest of them. ROTK, he's going to have another blink in a little while, as will Miracle. 2 seconds. Oh, there's the lift up, though, and they've got him. The impale, the right clicks. 4 down for Liquid.
Yep, they got crushed so badly that fight, trying to jump the Juggernaut, or in the mid-game rather, and ROTK has had a huge hand in Vichi's potential victory.
Well, he's just going to throw out those long-range impales now. Matumba Man going to walk in as well, seeing if they can do anything at all against this VG.J assault. It's not even daytime, and they're still taking so much mind control. Going to pull back in. ROTK, he is burrowed. He has so much regen right now, so I'm not sure if it's going to end up working, but they are bringing him low. They finally take him down, and, well, he doesn't really have the ability to buy back in and jump into this fight, but GH, BKB as well. They're going to be able to get the catch onto Freeze. Net holding him? No. They can't control him, and the melee backs is already down. Trying to run out and away. Nice blinding light. Freeze is low on mana. Can they actually make something of this?
He needs Chakra badly.
Oh, he's Chakra creep. What? Oh God, FY. They still managed to take down GH though. So Arrow connects. Okay, maybe this is going to end up working out for Liquid. Somehow they take down the Storm Spirit. A collection of misplays and misadventures. FY is going to go down as well. VG.J, what are you? Okay, that's fine.
ROTK got a little bit overconfident there, thinking that he was invincible, but he got dragged all the way back to the T4s. They'd be in a much better position, but he doesn't have buyback, nor does he have that many Bloodstone charges. So this next fight could be a little bit risky for them. And daytime is running out. It is just 15 seconds till night.
Well, they could have gone there. They decided to jump instead. Up here on the high ground, they point in the Warlock. He's still so tanky. Is he going to be able to get that ulti off? He does manage to hit it. That's a big one. Now the kid steal, though. Rubik able to turn it back against him. He doesn't have the Fatal Bonds, though, and VG.J still fairly survivable in this one. They've already lost the Bat Rider on Liquid.
Roshan could potentially be free unless they get vision inside the pit, but looks like Nyx Assassin is just going to tank the arrow so they don't have vision, and they're waiting for the potential sleep.
Oh my God! Kuro just evaporated.
Yep. And they're going to be safe and take down the Shrine before taking down the 10% HP Roshan. So who's actually going to... I think Freeze could just take... Yeah, Freeze should definitely take the Aegis.
Yeah, they're going to run it on him, and well, from bad to worse right now for Team Liquid. They're going to need a miracle to pull out of this one.
Yeah, but their other 2 lanes are pushed in, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's a rough life.
It is.
Buyback status as well. You got a couple of them at least, but we need to get back into this. And Marana is now here as well. They're going to pull in one, trying to take him down, and well, Arrow is not going to quite be on the mark either. GH, and they are able to find that 1 kill. So Aggressive is gone. He did not have the Aegis. Freeze now turning on Matumba Man. BKB is already down. This is a little bit sketchy for VG.J looking to try and take down Fenrir. They're going to be able to push him back and find that kill as well. GH turns on to Freeze. Storm Spirit in some trouble. Arrow as well is going to connect, and that's the Aegis.
Oh man, this is getting crazy.
All right, a Storm. Oh, that was a really good play by Freeze. Orchid to stop the stun, and then he gets out.
That was really well played. It's a little awkward because Vici, they had 20,000 gold lead, now it's only 10,000. They lost to Aegis, and they can't wait for Aegis cheese, but as you mentioned, Miracle is actually transition.
Oh my God.
Just as I say that.
That's a huge kill, dropping every damn thing to secure it as well. He does have buyback.
He needs to buy back. I mean, they're going to get mega if he doesn't buy back like very soon. Next 5 seconds, I would say.
Well, VG.J picking up a very, very important kill there, and it's also just a little bit unfortunate, the lanes not being able to be pushed out with the Nagasire, not what you want at all. A good crush is going to connect there, and well, pulling him back in. Omni slashes out as well, though, turn back against him, and GH is going to go down, as is ROTK. GH buys back. They're controlling, at least for the moment, Matumba Man, he's so low, 4-staffed away, he does manage to get that sleep off. All right, really impressive display now. They have the Shrine, healing him back up, trying to time the crush. They are not going to quite get it. A good blinding light from the Coddle is able to push him away, but they still are going to be able to run down and kill off aggressive. Crush in the woods, Warlock is in trouble. Fenrir, see you later, man. He's gone as well. And, well,
FY. Ooh. Yeah, that was... Nyx got lassoed before he was able to do anything.
It's a net worth lead or something at some point.
Okay, he did get elite talent.
Oh,
so still 30 seconds without Juggernaut.
They are going to end up losing these barracks. I mean, backdoor protection is off. They're taking down the melee, going to transition over now to the ranged, and all of the tier 2s are down. They aren't going to stop, it doesn't look like. Well, okay, never mind. Mid lane pushed out. The super creeps are going to make it harder for them to be able to keep all of the lanes pushed simultaneously. And now
they're
with
going to try and sneak it, perhaps. Or they're just waiting inside the pit.
Oh my god, this is really scary. Storm already has that off, and the Shiva's guard there, looking for the follow-up. They connect, arrow goes out. It's just a little bit of a zoning one, but he's already down. A huge rock comes down. Is there enough follow-up, though? It doesn't look like it's going to be there. Everybody is back out and away. A lot of damage being done onto Miracle. He does need to get out of there before he ends up falling. But they've already lost the Storm and the Jug, and Storm doesn't have buyback. There's 50 seconds without him. They buy back on the Jug. ROTK is gone, though. They're still chasing. I don't know if this is necessarily the right play. They lose Kuro, but that is 3 cores down for VG.J. Everything onto one individual play. This has been a collective effort that's allowed Liquid to get back into this game from both sides, but this moment, it's now been opened up, and VG.J going to be hard-pressed to be able to hold on here. Buyback to ROTK. They don't have an answer.
Yep.
All right, Roshan, Aegis picked up by GH. They decide to jump in. BKB used.
Ooh, just a little bit slow. They killed Nagasai right there, maybe, but I mean, she's still sitting at 8,300 gold right now, so.
Well, a very awkward another engagement there, and the arrow's going to go out. Not going to connect onto anybody, but they do still have another chaotic offering for this fight. I mean, it feels weird to try and go in for that against Freeze. Diving real deep for this one. BKB popped the leap away. They still managed to pull him back in. The rock could come out Fenrir from afar. It doesn't look like it's there as of yet. The crutch, the follow-up, but Liquid, they're backing out. Mind Control has already popped BKB. The Omni Slash back between two, but now it's over onto the Illusions, and that just takes it off. A huge fight comes out, and Nyx is gone for 100 seconds. They have buyback on GH, but they are still running down and losing Kuro, and GH forced to buy back now. Matumba Man still alive.
Miracle in the back line.
I think that this is going to end up not working out for VG.J. He's got him up on the high ground. The arrow comes out as well. Aggressive gone for 2 minutes. He does still have buyback. They have it on 3 of their heroes, but Fenrir also in trouble, leaping forward. And just another one of those engagements where you drop the rock, but it's not enough.
They're really liking damage right now. The Siren teams always have the advantage when it comes to Roshan.
And the other thing now, you've got that added mirror image additional one for Naga Siren as well. So there's so many illusions, really ridiculously hard to deal with. They are going to be able to jump immediately, and well, they take down Miracle. That's a hell of a way to start the fight. Now Freeze looking for more, is going to be able to spot out Kuroki, the sleep to come out, and that should be enough to ensure everybody gets out. Mind Control going to BKB TP. Kuroki, Glimmer Caved. Ooh, baby, that was close.
But they actually, I think, need Fatal Bonds to hit on multiple heroes to be able to win the fight, because the damage is that important right now.
All right, the smoke forward. They found Mind Control. BKB there in time. Arrow going to connect onto Fenrir. They might decide to go in on this a bit further. GH has already popped his BKB. A little bit of an awkward exchange. Miracle is going to back out as well, and they're going to jump forward on Freeze. Kuro gets the lift. Stun out there as well. They pull him back in. The damage is coming in. Is it going to be enough to find the kill? They do have it, but there is the rock. Fatal Bonds to follow as well. Everybody is taking a ton of damage from these golems. Kuro's going to go down, and it looks like GH will as well. So 2 down, and that's no GH for 2 minutes. Fenrir still has Refresher as well, and he's getting chased down by these illusions here.
He dropped that super late, too. Like, Storm Spirit just got chain stunned. Normally it would have been dropped a little bit earlier so that they could
oh my
save
god, FY. Matumba Man is here, he's going down. and Mind Control also there to break it up. Fenrir drops the rock just to try and escape. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. Aggressive is here as well. They're going to try and bring him down. It does look like they're able to get out and away. He does not manage to go down. Matumbaman in a lot of trouble, though. Can they kill him off? Fenrir dies to Miracle over there in the jungle. It looks like ROTK manages to get the stun, the follow-up. Impale connects as well. They're on top of him. The right clicks. They have enough damage. They take him down, but he does still have buyback.
Roshan is almost dead. Miracle and Mind Control trying to take it down. Miracle will snag the cheese.
Oh, the most sneaky of plays. They take it, and ROTK can't believe it. Aggressive, mad as hell, but they can't run him down. He eats the cheese and runs away. What a player. FY in the meantime gonna pull him back in, and they have caught Mind Control. This fight has been going on for half the game, it seems like, and they force the buyback on the Naga as well.
Oh my goodness.
Take down these towers and setting up to try and take down this final one. The illusions are just impossible to deal with at this point. And even if they get mega creeps, it doesn't feel like the game's... Oh, initiation! They get the follow-up, the catch is there. They jump into the sleep, though. They
popped a BKB, however.
All right.
GH.
Now damage out. It looks like VG.J are just going to back out again, and they've been able to pull him back in. That's Nyx Assassin, controlled and soon to be killed, I do believe. Miracle finds him.
That is super important. Liquid are just... They definitely want to chase this down because Nyx Assassin is down, but with the buyback coming out, recall in.
Now BKB is already running low. Freeze is not going to have it for the full fight, but they've already taken down Miracle. That's the Aegis. Can they convert a second time to... Initiation comes in, they get the Sheepstick, Ami Slash as well. They're going to be able to do it. The damage is enough. They take him down. A killing spree there. It's gone. And all right, immediate buyback from Miracle. The fight continues. Round 2. ROTK stunned? All right, he's good. They're all on the line for Liquid. If they can hold off here, maybe run down one of those lanes, find themselves some kills. You can see in the mid, it's already pushing out so heavily.
Okay, double rock is up in 10 seconds. I think this is the time. This is the wave.
Jump in, pull him back in. That's the catch. Freeze going to try to follow up, and they are going to be able to bring him down very low. The rock connects onto everybody. Liquid drop in low. They are going to be able to bring him down. VG.J, they buy back on aggressive, trying to get into this fight. Matumbaman's super low, though, and it looks like they're going to try and continue the chase. Now they're back again. The golems, though, they're just too hard to kill off right now. The immunity on them.
Yeah, Marana wants to be able to kill them, but she dies right now.
All right, ensnare. Marana force-staffed away. They're on top of him. The second rocket's down. They're all going to drop Liquid. They're falling to the ground, and the barracks soon to follow as well. No buyback on Marana, no buyback on GH. And Kuro can only look on in dismay as Matumbaman is going to fall again. I do believe the chase, the right clicks, the damage isn't enough. He's going to be force-staffed inside, and well, go hit the buildings, guys. It's time to do this. The Fatal Bonds were turned back around against them, though. If they can somehow manage to do this, Kuro's doing his bestest. Oh, they jump inside the base, continuing the chase, but they're starting to drop now. They managed to kill off Freeze. He's dead, and now pulling back in the Nyx Assassin as well. He's going to drop, so ROTK goes down. He's gone for 2 minutes. And Matumbaman is still alive, actually. We'll see if he decides to go for it. It looks like Matumbaman is just staying in the base, but they take down the ranged barracks just like that.
They could easily TP back with a couple heroes and get recalled back. But they are scared of ganking. Miracle is going to go in for that melee rack. VG.J are taking down shrines.
They're going for this. It looks like we could have potentially a base race on our hands. They drop the golems just to try and secure the win here. These are not going to be affected by the sleeps. Meanwhile, in the base, they're trying to take it down. It looks like they're able to hit onto it. Sleep is going to contain them for the moment, but they're going for the tier 4s. Liquid want it now. Are they going to be able to push quick enough? We need to get up to the Dire side to see if they're taking it. It looks like there's a fight that's brewing in the Dire side of the base. A double kill for aggressive. Observer, go up there! They're going to try and take him down, and it looks like that's Kuro dead as well as Miracle for 90 seconds. GH is down as well. I think that VG.J potentially could have done it, though, at this point now. It's so hard to hold against this. They've got the Lincoln Spear there for Juggernaut. They're hitting the tier 4s. Matumbaman is going to have to carry his little heart out.
And there are no buybacks. Marana invested in that Butterfly and BOT2 and does not.
Oh, Mind Control jumps in, going to try and pull back one. They're hitting onto the tier 4s. They need the damage from the base, but it's just not happening. And so many creeps, so much right clicks. The sleep is there. I don't think that they got it, though. I think that VG.J might have eventually done it. It's taken them so long, but the throne is falling. and GG gets called. You can hear that crowd.
My God.
They're loving it.
What a game. What a game.
And only game number 1 as well. Oh my God.
Cultural, and in daytime they have the Cultural Vision as well.
Okay.
And there's
then
your Ember
there's the
Spirit.
Ember.
I don't think there's a surprise at all. I mean, I was more surprised that it got to this point and it was still there. I think that's...
It looks like an octopus. That's what I'll say. This matchup, though, on the other hand, is back to the game of Tumbleman versus ROTK, the Underlord versus Timbersaw matchup. It always feels like it's so frustrating to play against as the Underlord and taking a lot of damage. Matumbaman even thinking about diving this one a bit. They draw first blood. Well played by Liquid.
Yep, Strength Hero versus Timbersaw.
Here's my favorite. That's a good one.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know this? All right, you're dead to me.
Who is that?
He's a guitar player. He's amazing. He's great. Matumbaman taking some damage down here in the bottom lane as well. And it does feel like this lane is going to be at least a little bit sketchy. The Disruptor here is going to get ran upon. Ooh. Wasn't quite able to find that kill, but the Chakram, they're going to have the double in just a second here. They find that kill as well. Could pop the mango a turn, but Matumbaman doesn't want to press it.
Aggressive is going to have a lot of trouble staying in this lane now because they've given up 2 kills, and now Keeper is at that very high level. Oh, he still had those stacks. He had 7 stacks on before. Okay. I thought it was going to be tough for him, but Matumbaman was just a little bit too up in his face.
Disruptor, don't know how many points he has in Glimpse yet, so it might be a little bit tough to find that kill, but
he has 1 point.
Nighttime Falling.
He needs to get the chains on him.
All right, looking for it. Miracle is not going to find it. Crush is still there, and they're going to be in range with the Glimpse. They pull him back in, but Miracle is still very tanky. The kinetic field's going to hold him in place for just a moment, and damage is going to be enough to find that kill. Freeze now also trying to get out and away. The Fairy Fire popped, and Freeze will live at least for now. Mind Control not able to get there quick enough. So one thing that we didn't really get to mention a ton is that this Coddle has basically been soloing the bottom lane since Matumbaman left, and this has allowed the Beastmaster to get a ton in the jungle as Miracle again going to be in trouble. This time he does get hit by the chain, so a little bit of the chain feed coming in right now as Miracle drops again in the mid lane.
I see what you did there.
Punish Freeze enough to find the kill, and the salve up should secure his survival here.
Terribly, doesn't even have boots.
It's not been a good one. ROTK trying to get out and away. Oh, he's not going to do it though. Matumbaman finds that kill.
Easy.
No.
But I think it's just going to get crazier. Ursa is going to have Roshan potential very, very soon. Beastmaster just at level 6, so you're going to start seeing people getting roared.
There it is. The Chakram that comes through as well. Ulti not going to be there from Aggressive to save his life, so he does eventually get brought down. Pretty nice.
That was easy.
That was easy. Is Freeze going in again on Miracle? He chains him, and, well, you mentioned the Remnants. He's got 3 of them ready to go if he wants to make it happen. Jump forward. No problem for Freeze.
That was easy. Actually, not that easy. He made it look easy. No. Well played, sir. Well played. But now he's going to have to foot it home because he doesn't have an active Fire Remnant back. But that's okay.
Yeah. ROTK here might end up going down. Matumbaman in his face, and the Chakram a quick kill. That's a killing spree for Matumbaman, who's had a very good game so far for himself.
Most of the times before he's died, so that's yeah, that's been pretty good for him.
FY, a little bit off the mark there with the crush, and GH is gonna be glimpsed back. Kinetic field, full ulti committed. GH is like, see you later. Never mind, he's gone. Wanted to try the TP out, but they had the crush again in time.
That's some hate.
That was a lot of hate.
It is a level 7 keeper, so I actually think that's definitely worth it for them. And ROTK trying to...
They find him over here again. Kuro trying to get away. He goes for the Remnant forward, tries to dodge. Earth Spike to back out, but he's gone.
Easy kill. Yeah, he's pretty good with Ember. Right now with Mind Control and that max Inner Beast, actually only level 3 Inner Beast, but almost max. They have a lot of right clicks.
FY in the mid lane does not have level 6 as of yet, but they are going to be able to get the crush to start the fight off. Freeze dealing some damage as well. Chains is there. Curl looking for the counterplay. He's going to get a good Earth Spike, but the kill was already there. It's been off the back of pushing a tower and then Dark Rifting in.
Sneaking Roche.
Yeah, and like taking these objectives consistently. So I'm expecting after this them to go for some more 5-man strats as I'll put a Malice down. The jump forward Remnant able to catch on to GH, but he's already gone back out and away. And
Not respecting Glimpse.
now
He would have been okay, I think, for both the times that he died had there not been a Glimpse in the game. For like 8 seconds.
well, and granted, the other thing is that he also is going to be starting to do a ton with that atrophy aura. You think about Terrorblade, it's the base reduction. That's so much damage reduction against the TV, but the jump in, the catch, they have the Kinetic Field down, and, well, the roar as well. He is going to drop. They find that. But the Glimpse trying to pull him in. FY, nice chains away by Matumba. Maybe an ROTK Dark Rift to the bottom lane as this tower ends up falling to try and jump on him. Yeah, it looks like that's what they're going to go for here. And Freeze can potentially catch, and looks like they're going to jump in with the rest of them. Cancels it at the last second. FY is left alone now, and, well, the jump in, they've caught out too. They decide to turn the fight towards the mid lane. Curl and Matumba Man go down.
FY doesn't even die.
Wow.
Exactly what they're looking for. Terrorblade is not nearly strong enough to actually defend this, and he doesn't even have a TP scroll.
No, they canceled the TP. That's what that was. That was that jump in there.
I thought they were actually trying to.
Oh, and Kinetic Field now as well. They're going to be able to take down
They
GH.
got that big hero.
All right, and that's your high ground holder.
He also popped his ultimate and wasn't able to recall anyone too. He's just being annoying. But I mean, big bad ROTK's in front with a hood, so he doesn't really care about Illuminate.
They're setting up on him though, trying to go in. The show, at least for the moment, from Matumba Man, but Mind Control has now shown up. They throw out the big ulti. There's the roar onto ROTK. He is already enraged though, but there's the damage. They have enough to take him down, and Fenrir also gone. GH is going to fall to freeze, but Matumba Man is just a monster in these fights, and looks like Fenrir is kind of stuck here for the moment. They're going to run into a miracle. The right clicks come through, and, well, sleight of fist, but he's gone. 4 dead for VG.J.
That forward staff from Keeper at the start, that's what won them the fight. And he just chopped down everyone very quickly.
Matumba Man now, he's got 16 Bloodstone charges on top of the hood. So suddenly this hero that was kind of struggling for farm before is just tremendously farmed now. And, well, the jump in, the blink, they're trying to take him down. Matumba Man is going to be able to back out, at least for the moment, and the glimpse to pull him back in a lot of trouble, but still able to back out. Is going to maybe have to suicide here. He's taking a lot of damage, but he's still surviving through all of it. The reactive armor, and now aggressive is gone. They're not going to be able to bring him down. Oh, wow. The Hex. Oh, freeze controlled and maybe going to be killed off as well. They take him down. 3 gone, trying to Dark Rift out. Matumba lived through all of that.
He's actually going to have a Scotty quite soon, which was kind of incredible considering his early game deaths.
Oh my god, look at GH here in the mid lane, just being a menace right now to ROTK.
I actually think he's been playing the best out of anyone on Liquid in this early game. He's kind of just like, yeah, he's dying, but I don't even know if he's dying.
Oh my god, GH! Have mercy! The 4 staff away, everything thrown out. Oh
yeah, this game's looking to be over quite soon.
No way to stop it. Yeah, there's just so much. Right? And before, when they jump on Matumba Man before, like, now he's got the heal, the daytime, everything else working out for him. They are going to throw out a good bit of damage from aggressive, trying to take down Matumba Man, but it barely brings him down to a quarter HP, and now he'll back up to full. ROTK just forced to back away, and, well, there's going to be the last whirling death. The racks go down. And potentially the dreams of VG.J or the clean sweep. This is looking like it's going to go to a game 3 unless something changes rather rapidly.
Yep, they have the Keeper Ags. It's daytime. Everyone's getting healed up. They have the Aegis on Terrorblade. The only thing that's really stopping them is Meta, but Meta still has a good 5 seconds left, and I think that might be enough for them to take down this melee Rax.
No buyback on ROTK. It's going to be really hard for them to chase too much further. The roar comes out. Ursa's controlled and maybe going to be killed off. They get up a pretty good static storm, but aggressive's already gone. FY as well, fingered to death, and everything else thrown out against them. GG gets called 26 minutes in. Liquid are going to force it to a game number 3.
That is how you waste a team's time. Okay, that is how you play Keeper and just play keep away.
Yeah, you have kind of that dazzle backup, so you're kind of secured that safe trip home.
Sniper.
Very interesting. I mean, obviously in the mid lane, you are You're going to be able to control the SF with those shrapnel. Yeah.
Maybe losing out on what could be a bigger gain elsewhere. We'll see if it ends up coming back to haunt them at all. But this dual lane going on as well as they, well, pull back in. ROTK going to try for some body blocks. Matumba throws out the open wounds as well, and he's taking a lot of damage here. If they manage to find the block, they can't possibly get the kill. He's so low, they do end up finding it. Salve used as well.
Lightstone making a fairly big difference there, I would say. And ROTK already TPing back.
Mind Control also is taking some damage over here. Yeah, it was pretty impressive, the body blocking coming in while keeping the right clicks going from the Lifestealer. Good stuff.
Oh, he's oh my goodness.
Oh, jeez.
He died in the exact same way.
Really just pull back in and open wounds as well.
Yep.
Looks like they were just going to...
He's bottle refilling.
Okay. Being a helpful partner there. FY is in the mid lane with an Biz, and this would be a big kill. It does look like Miracle in a little bit of trouble. Gets the 1-2 raise. Is he going to find a third? Doesn't matter. They get the kill regardless. And, well, GH pulls back in. The FY Starladder trying to take him down. They can't quite connect with the poison touch from Dazzle, and so he is going to be able to get out and away. For VG.J, holding off until he can get those first couple of items, I would imagine, and get themselves some farm up and online. Oh, in the jungle, maybe? ROTK, real low. Is he going to go down? They find it with the Infest. Oh, Matumba, man, style points for that one. And it's going to get ran down. Does he have rage? 4 seconds away. Trying to run. Can he get out? They are going to be able to connect. Slow down. Matumba, man, get the bonus movement speed, but he is going to die. Aggressive finds that kill.
Important. They need to slow down this Lifestealer.
He's able to survive from the damage coming out from Aggressive, but they hold on to the tower and actually didn't do as much damage as they might have wanted, at least for now.
They're forcing a lot of people to come down here. FY, very low HP, but going in deep.
Oh, FY, he finds the stun. That was so key and important. GH is going to go down, and Kuro as well, trying to keep you out of there, it looks like, and, well, not going to happen.
Is that enough mileage out of the rock for you?
Yeah, that's more than enough. They sold me.
It's a tough call for Ursa, because generally you want lifesteal, so you can do Roche easily, but it slows down your blink a lot, committing to the full Vlad. So a lot of people just get the Morbid Mask. Some people just get Helmet Dominator, because it offers you health regen without...
Oh, they drop it again on Matumba, man. It's going to go down to that.
That's an 8.
Man. Oh, and they've also found GH, so 2 end up going down there. Wow. I mean, again, it's rock used for that one. They don't get a tower off of that, but they do find a huge kill.
Probably get it like 2 minutes later.
All right.
So farming is generally pretty... It's like, you know, off-lane sinking going for like a blink first as opposed to arcane.
Oh, well, they found ROTK, and a quick kill for that one. It's big.
No chance.
And Miracle behind the tier 2 or tier 1 as well is right-click and Fenrir with the tower already gone.
So a hero like Sniper, who generally feels probably pretty safe in the back, is going to have to start watching himself if Requiem is going to be online.
Oh, there's the blink reveal. On to Miracle. They drop the golem as well. Matumba, man, well, they managed to get him out, actually. Kuro saving the day, and they take down FY. Not at all the way they wanted this to go, and now also in some trouble. The Ursa is going to drop. Solo is going to fall. That's the HS. Suddenly, it's all gone wrong for VG.J. Matumba, man, finds another killing spree. Can they get into range? Trying to take down that aggressive Ursa, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to catch up to him. Still great fight, though.
Quite lackluster, and he has not been able to offer pretty much anything to his team.
Wow. And you have all of these extra burst damage now as well. The Echo Saber is there on the Lifestealer. They are going to be able to just jump and kill off Kuro. It's been a thorn in their side. You mentioned it early on in the game, how having to deal with that as the Ursa. But it does look like, at least for now, VG.J. Oh, the big stomp, the combo! Oh, see you later! VG.J. There were some heroes there a second ago. Mind Control takes them out.
My God, that was absurd.
I mean, you now are in the situation too where a couple of minutes ago that 5-man would have just been completely dominant. Now it's still going to be hard to deal with, but it's not going to be uncontestable. Something that is uncontestable is that Matumba man's going to drop down really quickly. That's
a big kill. They need to take the mid T1 tower off of this, though. Way too late for Shadow Fiend or Ursa, so it's pretty much whether or not FY wants to do it. But FY usually goes for more team fighting, playmaking items, and not a Midas. Oh.
Oh, Ursa, this is a bad one. He has just gone so quickly. Fenrir is here, and if they want to try and make something happen, they could do it, but they're going to be able to get the lift up. Fenrir drops the golem, stolen immediately. Rubik throws it back in. Oh my god, GH played it this time. He's going to end up taking out another. Miracle with a double kill. ROTK does not want to live here any longer. He goes out, but he doesn't take the Shadow Fiend. Triple kill for Miracle. Baby, that was beautiful.
In this game and in the first game, like they needed the rock during the time that Ursa got bursted down. Like it's a very small window, but that is their only save aside from Mech. And Mech really isn't going to save him from a life stealer bursting down. And chain feed continues, and T3 is almost certainly going to fall. And Mind Control has been playing excellently, I would say. Yeah, excellently to say the least. But yeah, they really need the rock to stop their combo breaker.
It looks like it's time to go as well for Liquid. They are weak.
They see Ursa, but they have to go through the smoke team in order to get to him. ROTK pops it.
Oh, they got him right at the start, though. Can they take him down before everything else comes out? Where's Fenrir with the rock? They need it now. It's not coming. ROTK, he is going to go down. Kuro Graves himself jumps out and away. Fenrir does finally drop the lock. The Fatal Bonds are there as well, but it's not looking to be enough. Shadow Fiend ulti as well. Mind Control real low, but is going to be able to survive through it. Rubik also stole it. Their GH did and threw it back at them. They take down another. The only person to go down so far has been the Rubik. It looks like Matumba Man continuing to try and chase here is going to be forced back and away. Fenrir, though, is going to go down. Too much damage from Miracle. The armlet toggles are there as well, and he's running out and away. Oh, terrible team fight for VG.J.
To these team fights because Sniper's just pew-pewing them and dropping shrapnels to cover the ground, and they're getting kited after the initial volley of Blink Crush and the rock.
All right. ROTK is doing a decent chunk of damage, but he ends up getting the kill, yeah. Snatching the Aegis. Not looking long for this world, though. Is going to end up dropping the Crush. They're able to force staff away Matumba Man. He is fine, and they kill off FY as well. Everything's gone to hell at this point. Mind Control just pummels the Ursa in the face. 3 are gone. No buyback on several. This is looking like near to the end.
Coordinate with any of his heroes. You need another hero to help you lock down heroes so then you can actually get kills, especially when you're dealing with Stampede, you're dealing with Grave. Like there's just not enough teamwork coming out from VG, and Liquid's 5-man is incredibly potent. You have the Centaur to actually carry him into the fight, and you have the Weave for even extra damage on those VG heroes. And Weave used defensively, and we're talking about 30 armor, Mind Control.
Force staff into the Crush. Nicely played. A good Warlock ult he comes out, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. GH is going to be controlled, at least for the moment. They're on top of him. He's forced that back out and away, but is going to go down. Mind Control, the engraved, and he does fall as well. So 2 down so far. Liquid need to back. And it looks like they should be able to... Oh, Miracle controlled. He's in some trouble. The Grudge could be a bit of a chain feed here. Can they get him out alive on time? Miracle trying to run away. He's alive. Nothing. The Grave comes out as well. Matumba Man's going to drop Save Your Buddy Syndrome. And Liquid, this is not the way it was meant to go. 5 dead in the Aegis to boot. Oh, Merlini, what happened there?
Well, they jumped to SF, but I don't think they knew that he had BKB. So Vici, they can't really approach that area. They don't have any vision in that area. Liquid have multiple sentries in that area, so Vici have to gamble pretty much. Like if you think they're doing Roche, you might just walk into a trap and instantly lose a hero as you approach the high ground. So
we talked about it a lot during the break, but for VG.J at this point, what's the big play for them as far as...
Same thing as before. What if they want to be out of position, drop a rock, and ROTK is going to be the one out of position.
Yeah, gets caught back in. The Weave is down, but they're already dead. FY out of there, and maybe going to be able to find a bit more if they're not careful. ROTK going down. They get a good rock, and going to be able to bring down Kuro. Nicely played there as well. Matumba Man goes to the Manta Dodge, trying to back out and away, but Ursa on top of him eats the cheese. Can he survive? Is not able to take down ROTK, just barely left alive, but now Sniper just hitting away at him, peeping fools in the woods. Can he take them all down though? The Dark Rift, it is going to be able to get out. It's only ROTK who escapes. Everybody else is gone, and now they're on top of another. That is aggressive. Gone. Buybacks need to come in mass, but they're going to be missing 2 of them.
On a hero that just gets Brave, you're probably going to lose a fight. Yeah. So it's very important that they actually allow the Ursa to kill people, and that's where killing the Dazzle potentially comes in. But at the same time, they do have the Centaur Axe to even help out the Dazzle. ROTK gets chomped
Well, they throw back out the rock. That's going to keep him alive for the moment. Matumba Man rages. They are going to have the Ursa under control, taking a lot of damage. The skipper jumped upon by FY. Not sure if it's going to be enough to take him down, though. Matumba Man on top of that FY Starladder. They kill him off. The bear trying to also take down Miracle. It's not going to happen as of yet. Grave out as well. GH has stolen the Requiem. Throws it back in their face. They can't take down Miracle alive on 78 HP. Throws out the Assassinate. Takes on the Shadow Fiend and Fenrir to everybody gone and only 2 buybacks for VG.J.
Man, it was GG. So hard to kill the sniper there. Like, the defensive stampede, too. They tried. I think the Shadow Fiend went pretty good items to try and kill him, too, with the FKB to deal with that immediate butterfly, but